The third major category of network cabling is the one that everybody always goes nuts over, and that is fiber or fiber optic cable. Now, fiber optic cable has a strand or multiple strands of basically glass that run through them, and now there's different compounds other than glass, but these are relatively clear. They're almost completely clear, and we simply pass little pulses of light through those. And so as far as the speed of the signal that's going, it's traveling at the speed of light. As far as the data that can be transmitted through these things, it just keeps going and going and going. In the labs now, they've transmitted terabytes of bits per second, and it's almost endless. So for the purposes of the A+ exam, the absolute fastest way to transfer data through a cable is with fiber optic cable. Now, the fiber optic cable is measured in microns or micrometers, or millionths of a meter. And when we're talking about the measurement of a cable, we're talking about the glass that's on the inside of all the sheathing that actually passes the light through it. Now, there are two main communication codes with fiber that you need to be familiar with, and that is single mode. And single mode can go distances of almost 86 miles, 140 kilometers, about 86 miles. So if you remember, with twisted pair cable, it's about 100 meters, about 328 feet. With single mode fiber optic cable, about 86 miles. Multi-mode, and this has to do with whether we can go both ways at once and all this sort of thing, up to about 1 kilometer or 0.62 miles, just a little over half of a mile. Of course, that's a little over about 2,600 feet. So fiber gets a lot of attention. It is, no big surprise here, by far the most expensive cable to use, but it is great where you have really high bandwidth needs, you need really high speeds, and you need to carry your data across greater distances. And that really is about as deep as you need to go in fiber on the exam. If you're a real nerd and you enjoy this kind of stuff, go out and read about fiber and look at some of the tests that have been done with terabytes and petabytes of information that have been sent over fiber, how fast it can go, and so forth. It's pretty wild stuff. But anyway, fiber optic will be mentioned on the exam, but they're not going to go into very much depth. You've probably got enough right here to pick your way through the questions on the A+ exam.